And we are live. Hello and welcome to Fair Rugby on Fair Sports. Apologies for being a bit late. Had a couple of technical issues, but we are live. We are ready to go, and we are ready to get underway for a stack. Well, the game is already underway, so I'll bring up the scoreboard in just a second. Yeah, so I had a couple of technical issues. We're still trying to sort it out. And as soon as we have got that sorted, then I'll be able to show you the scoreboard in just a bit. And the Bulls almost having the perfect start here against Bordeaux, which is the match we're obviously covering. But unfortunately, Cameron Harnicourt knocking the ball over the line. Bulls almost scoring within the first few minutes of the game, which would have been really the perfect start to proceedings. But unfortunately, not to be for the Bulls. And but still in the front foot here. So early stages on the doorstep here are the Bulls, and looking to try and get a really good start here as they're playing what's effectively a pre-playoff game before the playoffs, because they need to win this game in order to be able to progress in the competition. And so, yeah, very, very important for them that they get the result that they need. Otherwise, their time in the competition will come to an end. And where are we at? There we are. There we go. Right, there we go. Now we're all sorted. So there it is. That's the scoreboard. And I said the Bulls are on the front foot here. And Jan Goosen go with the cross kick towards Sebastian de Klerk. And it looks like it's a bit too far. Those are back inside. There was a penalty advantage though, and Villaroo wanting that ball not to be kicked but to actually pass it. Interesting there, right? But anyway, welcome. Let me know what who you're watching, who you're supporting, for example, as well as what you think of the game. You know, are you backing the Bulls to get a result? Do you think that Bordeaux will be able to go to Loftus and come away with all the points? And they currently top the Champions Cup log. So it's a good size, Bordeaux, and a bit of a union as well. Madosh Tumwe is back in Pretoria in the colours of Bordeaux this time. United Rugby is going to Ruan Nokia at the front of the line out. So the ball still searching for that first to the point. Looks like a pretty decent running more as well. Now it sort of starts to crumble a little bit, but United Rugby managed to turn miss to get the pop up as well to David Creel, who's going to get held up. I think he has been held up. So the Bulls on the doorstep are not quite managing to twist away. I managed to get some grounding there. But another penalty advantage, though. So they'll go again. I think you're going to have a bit of a change of tactics here. I think you look for the tap and go. Yeah, Cameron Harnicourt put the ball at his feet. So I think that's going to be the chosen tactic here. Another penalty advantage. Bordeaux Begles goes to Goosen, fires to Villaroo. Not too many options. Goes back to Goosen. Goosen ball one hand, looking for a bit of space. Eventually goes down. Picked up and go by Cameron Harnicourt. And Bordeaux Begles got options there. Go down to the right hand side. Villaroo chip over the top. And penalty advantage. So the penalty does go the way of the Bulls. But searching, probing, I think is probably an appropriate word there. And after a bunch of penalties, Carly Sardi, in his return down to South Africa, has been yellow carded and will spend some time in the bin. Looks a little bit thinner, this Carly, but it looks like a shed a bit of weight here. Always interesting to see when players go overseas, you know, what the sort of changes that happens and whether they sort of sometimes they slim out, sometimes they bulk up, for example. But Carlos Sardi, anyway, has been binned, and the Bulls will pick up and go. Once again, they're over, but is there grounding? There it is. Finally, the first breakthrough of the game for the Bulls. They've been on the doorstep for a while, and it's Captain Moskowitz here who managed to power over for their first try of the game and get on the scoreboard and get things going. I think that's important for them, especially now as well. The yellow card, you score nice and early here, and get yourself on the scoreboard. Make sure that you know, you assert some dominance early on and build a bit of momentum, and you see Impilo Gamedi doing some good work behind him as well. But just the power that from Moskowitz here, very, very impressive. And no issues there for Jan Goosen with the extras. So Bulls opening up a 7-point lead early on. And what start for the Bulls? Yeah, they've been on the front foot since literally the first kick of the ball. And now finally managing to get points, a bit of a reward for that dominance. And important for them that they don't take the foot off the pedal. I think, yeah, again, you got to try and make the altitude count. They've got after that sign, you know, that whole how many meters above sea level it counts. And so, Yeah, you get that early try, for example, build up building some early momentum, and then you got to just really keep at them and make sure you really grind them down, tire them out, which is sort of the main thing really, in terms of making that advantage count. There's a stoppage here from the referee. I think it's a head injury. Not quite sure what the issue is here. It's going to be a scrum here. I think it was a head contact. The referee said he wants to make sure he's okay first. Not the best tackle technique. Does go down. Looks a little bit groggy. I think it's as he gets up. Player himself saying it was all right, but the referee saying, no, I want to make sure that you're okay. So I don't mind that from the referee, to be fair. Deciding to err on the side of caution. It will be a scrum for the Bulls, who had possession at the time. And obviously, going to have to make substitution here at Bordeaux, because Currie, being a tight end, needs to be replaced so they can have the scrum. Well, we've got a pretty stacked day of rugby ahead, because we've got this game, Bulls versus Bordeaux, Bordeaux Begles. And then we've got Cheetahs versus Oyenu after this, followed by Stormers versus Stade Francais over in France later today. And then tomorrow we've got two games. The Sharks and the Lions are in action. I think it's tomorrow. Well, the Lions are definitely tomorrow. Lions playing against the Dragons. And the Sharks... Sorry, I lied. Cheetahs games tomorrow. No? Yeah, Cheetahs games after this. Yeah, tomorrow's Lions versus Ospreys and Dragons versus Sharks. That's the one. We'll get there eventually. Sunday, 3 o'clock kickoff for the Lions and a 7:30 kickoff for the Sharks. Decent first scrum there for the Lions. And Jan trying to straighten in to get away to Creel. Gets the offload away. It's knocked down. And then Billy LaRue's left it behind. And they go back, I think, for a penalty advantage on the scrum. So Bulls getting very much the early dominance here. Yeah, nice big scrum. Very good work being done there by the two Bulls props. It's a good line. You can line. It's a very good line. It goes to Reynard Ludwig and fires out to Creel. It's a nice strong carry from him. And a good start to the game so far as the inside centre. Ambrose Appeal, not too many options. Decides to go himself. There it is, Moscow. Always a willing ball carrier. Often finds meters as well. Ambrose Appeal asks for a block. He's going to go to the boot now. And decides to fire to Kusin. Long pass out of Kusin over the top of Madosh Tamwe. Tuesday Mankhans. Madosh Tamwe is in a way, but that's very, very forward from Steman Khans. Not quite sure why he looks so confused. Pretty clear that. So giving the ball away. And Madosh Tamwe having something to say with his former teammate. I think it's Jan Hendrik Vessels. He wasn't particularly impressed with. Obviously made the move from Bulls to Bordeaux. And he's been an absolute sensation so far this season. Had a very, very good start. Right, so forward pass there from the Bulls. So it will be a scrum for Bordeaux. It's a nice attacking opportunity for them. They're about to spray on the 10-meter line on the right-hand side. So a lot of the width of the field to work with. Down the left-hand side. Could go short side as well. Reasonable amount of space there. So it's not a bad place to have a scrum. Oh, look at that shove from the Bulls. but it is used and tipped over the top. Couple of chases there, but well dealt with in the end by Sebastian de Klerk. It's a nice option there by Zach Holmes, the fly half for Bordeaux. Ball available now for Mbose up here. Goes to Villaroo. Villaroo pops it short. Solid tackle there on Cameron Harnicorn. But a penalty for sealing off. That's a big mistake. I think it's against Reinhard Ludwig. So now penalty on the 5-meter line for Bordeaux. Big opportunity this for them to try and hit back. Yeah, the yellow for Bordeaux was for Corisari. So I'm just going to see in the comments now. And just based on repeated infringements, you know, conceding far too many penalties inside the red zone. But tap and go. It's a nice big strong cage, just short there. Jefferson Poira. Now big carry is over, but it's going to be held up, I think. Yeah, they will recycle though. Will Bordeaux? A body. Oh, that's great line being run there. That's really, really good work by Romain. Morelos goes over. Bordeaux scored. They hit back, and the Bulls, yeah, pay for the mistakes. Yeah, really good. As I said, brilliant line being run. Just picked the gap, went straight through. Yeah, the big carry there, which required 2 or 3 tacklers, and that's okay to the bit of the gap. A lot of Bulls players there, and then just bang, David Creel, far too slow getting across there. Through the gap he goes. Sebastian de Klerk trying to get up nice and quickly as well because they had an overlap. So in the end, probably far too easy, to be honest, for the fullback. But they're not going to complain. They've gone down to 14 men. And yet, with the kick to come, they might continue to be level, actually, after almost 14 minutes. Pretty much on the dot. Zach Holmes does line up his first kick of the match. Yep, no issue there from him. Right, restart down the right-hand side. Lou Biabari is underneath it, the French international. Little chip and chase. I tell you, if that stays in, it could be interesting. It has stayed in. And he managed to get another kick in ahead. And he's turning Bruce Appear. He's desperately trying to get afterwards. That's really, really good work by the number 11, putting Bruce Appear under a lot of pressure. He has soaked a lot of it up, though. And Andrew Vessels managed to get back. But a big counter-attack coming from Bordeaux. They have won the ball back, but illegally so. Not supporting their body weight. So the referee does penalise them and awards Bulls the penalties. So getting away with one there, really. But very, very good work. Luis Biabari, yeah, he's a proper player. Very exciting, X factor, plenty of pace. Got some nice players as well. Outside St. Nicholas Dibotier, nice player. We all know how dangerous Badosh Tumway can be, for example. So it's a good side, this Bordeaux side. Oh, good a late night. Right, now good line up there. Andrew Vessels, a little bit of gap. And he gets the offload away to David Creel. Good work this from the Bulls there. 10 meters out. Fires up to Ruan Okia, rather. Quick recycle there from a Bruce Appear. Straight to, yeah, it's great work. Devin Williams, man of the match last week. He gets over and scores the Bulls' second try of the game. They hit back in the perfect fashion. With the yellow card just set to come back, it was exactly what they needed to do. They needed to make sure that the yellow card is going to count, and they've done just that through Devin Williams, who keeps his place in the side despite Villaroo making a return. So Wildlife say, come on, Bulls, come on, guys. A comment, I think, very much going for the Bulls, I think, as well. And Richard in the comments as well. So welcome to everybody. All right, the restart there. 14 points to 7. Closed up here from the Bulls. And Bordeaux back to a full contingent, so I can remove the yellow card there. So it is 15 on 15, but the Bulls on 14 points to Bordeaux's 7. Good take that from Josh Tummy. Under a bit of pressure, though. Good carry there. Now on the left-hand side, Zach Holmes seeing a bit of space. Good step. We're getting away from Creel. Creel managed to bring him down. Seman Khan's completes the tackle. And Pete Salmi back on the field. He had to give way for the college substitute. Now Dibatere. On the right-hand side, the Bordeaux do go. Holmes steps on the inside, sees a bit of a space. It's eventually brought cut out by Mornay Smith. Now the option there from Main Bureaus, the try scorer, Jan Husten, though, and his kick is charged down and fielded back by Bordeaux. So Bordeaux back on the front foot here, just past the 10-meter line. And Coleman brought down. That first receiver there was Pablo Oberti. Not too many options, and so the Holmes is just going to that left boot, just driving the Bulls back inside the 22. Not the worst option. Right, so the defensive line up for the Bulls. Now I need to best with the ball in hand. Burst up here fast as Jan Koos. Jan Koos got a bit of time to find the clearance inside 22, so he can look for touch, but in fact, that's a brilliant touch finder. And Louis Biabar has made a big mistake there. He's taken it quickly, though, but all the way back inside his own 22. Goes on the right-hand side, and eventually Buros will find the clearance. In fact, that's a great clearance. Now, that is a terrific clearance. And the ball's bounced beyond the advertising balls, but it was carried back because the ball exited outside the 22, so he took the quick throw-in. So that's a bit of a technicality there. I think he thought that the ball was wasn't considered taking back. Oh, that's a fantastic read on Sebastian de Klerk. He's been nailed by Biobari. And Bros wants to go quickly, but offside. So penalty here for the Bulls. Yeah, so options here. It's right side of 22 as well, so it's a really good option as well. In fact, it's inside the 22. So they should be able to get themselves within 5. I think if Moscow is smart, I think they'll go to the corner here with the momentum they've got. Yep, they do go to the corner. And on the front foot of the Bulls, I don't think they're able to get over though. They've good defense so far, and it has been turned over by Bordeaux. As so they've got hands on the ball there. So that's really, really good defense there from the French side, and frustrating from the Bulls because they really need to capitalize that. I think you saw sort of the third try there open up a 14-point lead. I think you put yourselves well in charge. Not managed to do so though. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning away here. All right, let me just quickly share the link on the various socials and see what's happening. Right, so Carlos Sardi back on the field. That'll sort out their scrum issues because he's a fantastic scrummager, Carlos Sardi. Really, really good. So that I think we'll see a lot more stability here from the scrum. All right, let's see if we can get some more people in the chat here. Get some chat going. What am I doing? I'm sharing a link. Good work carry there from Stefan Hans. Both almost played, but opted not to. So still here with the Bulls. Now to Jan Koos. There's a bit of space on the right side. They want to use it. Stefan Hans trying to get the outside. Pops the ball up to David Currie. David Currie steps outside, gets the ball floated away. And to Hanekom. Jan-Andrew Wessels down the right-hand side. Steps back inside. Got good footwork for a big man. There's Jan-Andrew Wessels. Now a big carry that from Apilo Gamedi. Fighting hard in the tackle. He's in such good form at the moment. Eros Appear getting away from a Hugh to Cameron Hanekom. Penalty advantage here for the Bulls. Really good work being done by the home side. Now that decision making needs to be correct here. Moscow pops it to Ruben O'Keefe. Garcia goes with him as well. Pick him and take from Gerard Steenekamp. Bordeaux Begles decides to go and protect that ball. Now Apilo Gamedi gets away from one. The ball comes loose. Pops up to Stefan Hans. Eventually available for Bordeaux Begles with Cameron Hanekom. He decides to go to Jan Koos. He pops it up to Creel. Creel just short. What a tackle that is. Penalty advantage for the Bulls. Quickly taken by Cameron Hanekom, but referee says no. So it falls back to Ambrose Appear, who will then decide properly, right, what is the plan of action here. Right, so 40 minutes left in the first half. Yeah, the Bulls really on the doorstep, and taking a water break here, I think. They will have a water break. It is very hot, to be fair. Right, so Rich, in terms of games, we will have all the games, all the South African games today. So Bulls versus Bordeaux, Oyana versus Cheetahs after this, which is with Cull, and I'll be doing Stade Francais and Stormers tonight. And then tomorrow it will be Lions versus Ospreys with your boy Rudes, and Carl will be taking you through Dragons versus Sharks. That is tomorrow night at 7:30. We've also got a bit of football happening over on the football channel as well. All the Premier League games being covered live, so you can go and check that out. I think Arsenal are currently playing at the moment, so you can go check that out if you're a big footy fan. We've got live coverage of the football as well. And yeah, doing a lot more football coverage. So if you're a big fan, then go check it out. Go check out Favorite Football. It's a separate channel. And we've got a couple of games there. Invested bucket hats. I think I need to get myself one of these. The zebra stripes looks pretty cool. Little father and son trio there. You have some more bucket hats. Being sponsored by Investec. That's why they're there. We've got some zebra flags, zebra bucket hats. The works. All right, water break is over. We will resume. It will be a Bulls penalty. Cameron Harnicorn is standing over it. He's got Bruno here next to him. Picks him and goes himself. It's Cameron Harnicorn. But Beer goes to Moscow. Oh, that's a big carry. Bumps wide. And I tell you what, it could be the same combination. It is the same combination. Moscow with Peter Gamedi behind him. Over he goes for try number 3. Bulls on fire at Loftus. And that, yeah, that's really, I said, a good time to score as well. Chasing that bonus point. Yeah, big carry there from Moscow once again. And he's got Peter Gamedi behind him. It's a pretty good combination, to be fair. Yeah, you can just see, just showing the absolute raw power they have. No mistakes from Mount Course, needs to be from 3. So 21 points to 7 is the current score. And Holmes lifts it high, but it's not going to go 10. So it's they're taken by Ruan Nokia. So play on as the call. Moscow pops it up to Peter Gamedi. Throws the Artie Severe dummy, makes a couple of yards. Goes to Pierre Farsdorf to David Creel. First receiver goes to Khurson. Khurson goes to Villaroo. Goes to Demachas. Demachas, somebody needs to straighten. Demachas decides he'll straighten. He gets into Bordeaux's half. And I think it's a penalty. Yeah, everybody seems to stop playing. There's a neck roll, apparently. Blue 1. It's against Gerard Steenekamp, so it's actually a Bordeaux penalty. That's a very frustrating penalty to concede, given the fact that they're on the front foot. So silly that from Steenekamp. It's a really good turnover there from Khurson, of all people. So just as Bordeaux building a bit of momentum, he's managed turnover, and that's a very good turnover from the fly. And he now gets back to the pocket. And he finds clearance. That's really good work from Khurson, actually. Got a bit of blood on his face. Not quite sure where that's from. Yeah, I think it's cut in his mouth in the looks of it. That's nicely carried from Demeteria. Now it's Coleman. Now Corey Sorry looks built up a bit of steam, and he's bumped off and Henry Best and had a stick and go. That's a very big strong carry there from the big tight head. A bit of a point to prove being back to South Africa. Good work. Pick up a go. Penalty advantage here for Bordeaux as well. Right, decision. I think they actually have polls here, Bordeaux, which is an interesting decision, trying to get themselves on 11 points. No, I don't think they've actually made a call just yet. Time is off. There's a bit of a couple of some running repairs here. Medics are on. So there's going to be a replacement here. The number 19 is coming on. And I think this looks pretty permanent. I don't know if this is an HRA. So Alexander Ricard is on. And I think there's Coleman going off. No, it's Douglas. Kane Douglas leaving the park. I'm not quite sure if it's an HRA or if that's permanent. I suppose we have to find out. Once is the call. It's a nice carry there from the young person, or a nice tackle rather. Now Cardisardi. Brought down by Reynold Ludwig. Good tackle there from Peter Gomedi. He's trying to just handle his own player there. Another penalty, and this time a yellow card, and it's Chaos Dinner Cup. Referee saying that is cynical. Right, so the Bulls dialed down 14 men for the remainder of the half. Not ideal, not the way they would have wanted to finish this half. Yeah, I'll study that from Chaos Dinner Cup. No need to do that at all. Now, Bordeaux on the 5-meter line. Once is the call from the referee. Oh, jeepers me. How easy is that? How easy is that? Nah, forward pass, about to say. It couldn't have been that easy. It isn't that easy. It looks like, he had just strolled over, but forward pass in the Bordeaux. So they'll go back for the penalty, though, for Bordeaux. Still on the front foot here. Couple of appeals there for Bordeaux. Another pick up and go. Right on the front foot here, Bordeaux. Just needs to try and stay composed. Another pick up and go. It's Coleman. He reaches. He's over. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Not great defense. And with a man advantage, Bordeaux head back. Yeah, no issue there from Zach Holmes. So, Bordeaux hit back. 14 points, 21. So the game's still pretty much in the balance here. It's been quite sort of ebb and flow, really. It's kind of been a case of punching, counter punching, and Bordeaux sticking with the Bulls. I think the big thing over there is to score with the man-man advantage. Very frustrating from a Bulls perspective, very impressive from a Bordeaux perspective, and they'll take a lot of confidence. A very, very nice carry there by Adam Coleman, showing his strength, showing his physicality, and that's the big thing. When you go to Loftus, you have to front up, and if you don't, you're in trouble. And yeah, let's be fair to him. So far, he has very much fronted up. That's a poor mistake, though, from Jan Kussen. He's kicked the ball out. It's gone too far, and that's going to be a scrum back on the halfway line. So that's not a great moment from the fly half. So a couple of errors not creeping into the Bulls' game here. Pima Tunzi coming on for Christina. Christina comes in the bin. So that's the second time we've had to see a prop being replaced. Well, a prop coming in. Peter Gamedi is the man that is sacrificed. Right now, Bordeaux on the left-hand side. Just under 5 minutes on the clock. That's a nice line being run. Good pace as well from Pablo Alberti. Nice good hands. Lubi Abari trying to go outside of Brosa Pierre. Throws the ball back inside, but the touch judge does have his flag up. Good defense there from this ball, number 9. Big fan of Brosa Pierre, to be honest. I think that he's playing good rugby. I think his controlling of the game is really, really good. And I think he's been one of the Bulls' most consistent and solid performers of the last sort of 18 months. Very, very impressed with his work. Not on the right-hand side, Bordeaux do go. Big solid carry, but let's try to hold him up. On the right-hand side, Bordeaux go. Someone being reeled in and hunted by Devin Williams. So eventually brings him down to ground. Good work there from Devin Williams. Man of the match performance last week in the number 15 jersey. Today he's on the wing. No options, so Holmes just goes to the boot. Josh Tummer eventually gives chase. Pass did it to Devin Williams, chip and chase. Very, very well read in the end. Decision time you have for Bordeaux. I'd almost be 10 for the points, to be honest. And they're 7 points behind. You take the points. You don't need to convert a try. You just need a try. That can get you ahead of the game. So there's a line out eventually for the Bulls. Decent line it was as well. Ball is available for Embarrass Pierre. Goes to the boot. Madosh Tam underneath it. Goes inside. Nice big tackle there on Madosh Tumweb. Billy with a bit of time. Wants to go to the boot. It's a very good touchdown for Billy. Right up against touchdown as well. Take it quickly though, I have Bordeaux on the bounce. Good chase there from Creel. But chase. I think a nice bounce there for best to click. Rose Spears did help him as well. Rose Spears was put on the pace here. He's gone around to Carlisari, and it's a pretty poor pass. Eventually forced Devin Williams. Passes back inside to Cameron Harnicombe. He's got down Hedge Vessel for company. That's a good ball flow to Billy LaRue. Billy LaRue's got space outside him. Does go to Creel. Does Creel have the pace? Does he have the pace? He has got the pace. Try number 4 for the Bulls, and the bonus point with just 20 seconds remaining of the first half. The perfect end to things over at Loftus. That's really, really good work. Good pace being shown there as well from Creel. And with that, they're officially qualified with that bonus point. Is just making it out there. So that's a big try, actually. Very important. Now the result doesn't matter as much. Obviously, you want to try and see if you can get as far as that table as possible. But as with that try, they are officially qualified. Jan Goosen will now kick for the extras, try and make it 28 points to 14 at half time. This is probably his toughest kick of the afternoon on the right-hand side. He's put his head down quite quickly, and the flag stayed down. So 26.14 is how things will remain over at Loftus. Right, well, there we go. That's the first half. We will see you guys in a little bit. And, decent half there for the Bulls. And we'll go into a bit of a break, and we'll see you very shortly. And we are back. Nobody, sorry, apologies once again. Oh, technology not to be my friend today. And we missed a try, unfortunately. So it was a perfect start for the Bulls. We started things in the second half as they finished them. So a try either side of half time means that they are well in charge here. 33 points to 14 with 44 minutes left on the clock. And Cameron Harnicombe there with a really good read and tackle and winning the penalties. So if you're a Bulls fan, smooth sailing. Really smooth sailing so far. In charge, 5 tries. With almost a 21-point margin. Penalties coming your way. Decent weather. Life is pretty good. A bit of a messy lineup that, but eventually does fall back to Jan Goosen. So back on the front foot here are the Bulls. A very good carry for Mpilo Gamedi. And another penalty. Back-to-back penalty. Not releasing this time against Bordeaux. So Bulls will be able to kick towards the corner. Or else, I don't see what the point of taking the points here. I mean, just sort of basically just keep going. They could take the points if they want to, but they're not. They're going to go to the corner. And yeah, I think this is at risk of getting a bit ugly for Bordeaux, who have already qualified. So not like they need to win this game, but from their perspective, would like those sort of to top the table there, make sure they get that home last 16 game, potentially home quarterfinal or home final. I mean, home semi-final, for example, before the final is at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So Jan-Hendrik Wessels once again will feed the line out. They're about 10 meters out. They go to Ruan Okia to start a take from the big lock. And then we pass it back to Jan-Hendrik Wessels. Now it's formed. Now they can get going. Looking pretty solid, Jab. Pretty solid, Jab. Jan-Hendrik Wessels still at the back there, but he's eventually been brought down. Quite a couple of few players there legally through the middle. Ball does come away, though. Out low. He's back home to the park, by the way. That's a nice carry for him. Pick up and go, just short. Now ball's popped out. And I think it might have been turned. I think it has been turned over, yeah. So Bruce de Pierre caught sleeping there. And Bordeaux have turned this over right on their try line. So in terms of substitutions, a couple of substitutions. Obviously, as Andre Ricard came on just for half time. Ben Tamafuna, the massive tight head, is on. And on permanently this time, was on for a little bit for Cardi Sardi, but now he's been on permanently. Maxime Lamothe is on as well, as is Tavita Tafu. So Pete Samu is back on the park. He had a brief stint off, but he's back on. So Marcus Zotti's off. Kane Douglas is off, as is Cardi Sardi and Clement Maynadier for the Bulls. Also a couple of substitutes. Akbar Namova is on now, I think, from the looks of it, as is Spiro Matanzamo came on for Heros Denekam, and I think he stayed on, unless I'm mistaken. I'm trying to see if Heros Denekam is back. And Albert Lowe has come on at half time, and he has replaced Moscotier. So, be interested to see the captain is I suppose Ruan Nokia, because I think they are co-captains for the season. But yes, that is the kind of situation with regards to that. That Andrew Vessel's out, so I could have not on. I was about to say, I was a bit surprised when I saw that on it with them because, as you can see, Andrew Vessels is certainly still on and has the ball at the back of the maul, which is pretty stagnant for now. Let's see if they can find a bit of momentum. And a penalty for Bordeaux this time. And yeah, I think the voting more hasn't really worked for the Bulls so far this game. Really struggled with it. Take it quickly at Bordeaux. Give it to Josh Tumware. Not on the left-hand side. There's the big man, Ben Tamafuna. Big tight head. Huge tight head, in fact. Like 150 kg, something stupid. That's a nice goal. Remember, Coleman, offload is not great, but it's decent hands in the end by, I think it's another replacement. Yeah, that's Tatar who's just come on. It is a 6-2 split for Bordeaux. That's a nice line being run, and Pete Salma just can't get the offload away. Holmes go back inside to Libya Abari. There's a replacement hooker there, Maxime Lamotte. Penalty advantage there. Pete Salma, nice soft hands. Adam Coleman. That's a really good line being run by Romain Bross and Radosh Tambwe. Well, not the first time he's scored on Loftus, and it's definitely not going to be the last. He is over. And that's a nice moment for him to come back here and score against his old team. Could be in vain unless they score another. If they score a try again, there could be a bit of a comeback on, yeah. But a nice try in the end there from Bordeaux. Good to get one back and try and keep this game interesting. Nothing wrong. Nothing worse than a game which gets 2 one-sided and it's just no longer a contest. And he's been scoring tries for fun so far, has Madash Tamwe. So another to the tally. I'll try and see if I can find exactly how many tries he's scored so far this season. So the Bulls defense, it's a bit leaky. It's been a bit of a problem for them. They do concede probably too many tries, to be perfectly honest. I think that that is an area which they just haven't quite gotten right just yet. And until they do, is going to hamper them a lot. So looking at Madash Tamwe's season so far. And this isn't very correct. Yeah, I think it's apparently it's his 4th try in as many games, basically, actually. Yeah, so scored 1 in December, or 2, and then 2, and then scored 1 today. So not played a lot of rugby for Bordeaux, but when he has, scoring tries. Apparently he's played 5 games and scored 4 tries. Now it'll be 6 games and 5 tries. Not bad stats that for Madash Tamwe. Decent return. Right, we're going to have a scrum here. And that's Kuta Unu's come on. With the back of the scrum goes Cameron Harnicombe. It's a nice carry from him up towards 22. Quick recycle here from Mbosa Pierre. Pops up to Pure Matanzma. He loves carrying the ball. Presents to Mbosa Pierre. Goes left to Albert Lowe. Albert Lowe goes to Jan Goosen. Pops it up to Creel. Thought about taking it, but he's big tackle on him. He's managed to get the offload on the ground. Mbosa Pierre sees a half gap. That's Mbosa Pierre. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. What a try that is from Mbosa Pierre. The acceleration, the line, the awareness. That is the best try of the game. That's a brilliant try. He just looked up in front of him, saw some space, and my word, did he take that gap well. You won't see too many better scrum half tries than that. As I said, it's the awareness of space which is so impressive. You just saw it, and then, yeah, inside, outside. Deceptively fast. See, massive offload. Creel pops it up. Mbosa steps to the line, and bang, straight through. Then bang, gets away from his opposite number as well. And the Bulls sit back, so that will probably put a bit of a down on proceedings. And Jan Goosen has the extra to make it 40 points to 21. Restores that 90-point advantage. Right, there we go. Cameron Article making way. all smiles as he does. Good take that from Alred Lowe. So, yeah, so he's going to play. I think it'll be JF and Heerden will come on. So Alred Lowe will move to 8th man. I mean, so Peter Gamedi will move to 8th. Oh, well, jeepers, you're talking about fortuitous tries. How's that for paternal pace? And you can see the Bulls fan going, what is that, basically? Because Bordeaux got over, and that was far, far too easy. A bit of messy, and he just picked it up. But again, there's just nobody in front of him. Look at this. Yeah, literally, it comes off his boot, bang, gets away from Peter Gamedi, and then it's just, yeah, the line's broken, and no one can get across. Poor tackle that from Peter Gamedi. He needs to do better than that, and he'll know that. But that's not bad, and he's a big boy as well. Is Tavita Totafu. Simone, 28-year-old, weighs about 120 kg, so he's pretty nifty. Well, Simone born, I think he represents Japan, actually. Once again, that Bulls defense found wanting. And I think that's the only reason why I just don't think they're going to win trophies this season, because they're just, you know, attack wins your games, defense wins your titles, and I just think their defense is just not good enough. They concede a lot of tries, and if you want to win things, you can't concede a lot of tries. So frustrating, very, very frustrating as a Bulls fan. I think to see so many good things with regards to the attack, but the defense is very, very leaky. As Imposter saying, defense so poor. And it is poor. For the 40 points, 28, a 68-point game. So, yeah, tries have not been too hard to come by for either side. That's actually the bonus point try from for Bordeaux. And I've actually seen their stadium. I'm into Bordeaux. We were there for the World Cup. Not that they actually played in the stadium that we went to, but their stadium is just opposite. Much smaller, obviously. Much better line. They're not the greatest passing there. It's a nice big carry though from David Creel. He's been very, very solid inside centre. Not particularly flashy player, but just very good, solid skill set. That's a nice little turn there from Sebastian de Klerk. Robespierre goes down the right hand side. Big carry that from Reinhard Ludwig. Now Kutangungu getting involved. Robespierre goes down close and fires it out towards Devin Williams, who wants to just pass it on. Now Akafenabeva is on. But driven backwards in the tackle. Filu asks for Matanzima to try and restore a little bit of momentum, which he does pretty well. Kutangungu picks it up and goes himself. Decided to go down the blind side. Stefan Khan's bit of show and go. Inside ball to Akafenabeva. Now Kutangungu, soft hands. Rilu goes down Jan Hussen goes flat. Alred Lowe pops out to Peter Gamedi. He's got Sebastian de Klerk for company. Comes back inside. Good work there from the wing. Alred Lowe fills in a scrum off. Fires out to Jan Hussen. He fires for Rilu. Rilu goes to Stefan Khans. A lot of movement on the right side. But somebody needs to just take it up a bit. Stefan Khans does oblige. But the turnover is there, but offside against Bordeaux. So another penalty for the Bulls. Now, down the left-hand side, they take it quickly. Sebastian de Klerk has been ruled out. It's a very good tackle. Very, very good tackle, that. I think they're going to have a check, but I think he's well in touch here. I don't think he gets this down before. I don't think there's any chance of a try here. Yeah, no, he's well out. Well out. And I think that's his last involvement from the looks of it. Looks like he's going off here. It's Sebastian de Klerk. So he could be being replaced by Cornel Hendricks. Replacement here for Bordeaux. And I think that is Theo Donete. He's coming on. Nice best clutch going back towards the right wing there. So he's staying on. No corner Hendricks just yet. Garcia on Mathieu Garcia on for Zach Holmes. They go short though, do Bordeaux, and it both appears done very, very well to intercept that. So one back by the Bulls. Mark van der Merwe goes to Kuta. Oh, cheap as me, and he's hammered by Mr. Big Ben Tumafuna. Ludwig carries it up. What a tackle that was from Madame Fuma. Mark van der Merwe trying to get his hands to the tackle. Also good see it. Back on the park. Now down the left-hand side they go. That's well read though. So yeah, it's just trying to get on the front foot here. Well, that's a bit of a good little interplay by Louis Bearbar. He's got a bit of space here. Opting to go himself. So Bordeaux down the left-hand side. Nah, a bit of a Garcia. The first touch of the ball, and he found a player on the left, and he's going to go over. Well, maybe don't say it never yet. Once again, this Bulls defense being cut apart far too easily. I'll be interested to see what they ask Jake White, because, yeah, I don't think he'd be particularly impressed with what he's seen so far with his defense. And all of a sudden, actually, with the kick to come, Bordeaux could be back in this. See, just show and go there, and Superior Tanzima eats it up. Then he goes left. Good support play there from Paul Abadi. Right, and the man who got the try assist, Mathieu Garcia, will line up his first kick of the game. Get them within 5. Well, the score next converted. They're actually ahead. So as much as Bulls have seemingly dominated this, they've allowed Bordeaux back in with some really, really shoddy defense. And all of a sudden, Bordeaux are 5 points away. Teo says Faf de Klerk on the bench. Well, Faf de Klerk doesn't play for either of these sides, so no. No, he's not. The reserves come off for the Bulls is Keegan Johannes. I think Zach Berger's injured. Right, so as it stands, Bulls will be on 15 points. Bordeaux will be on 16. They will get an extra point for obviously coming with 7 at this stage. Saracens currently just outside the top 4, so it'll be disastrous for them if they don't go through. They'll drop down to the Challenge Cup, which will not be great for my boy, the Lions' chances. So it'll be nicer if they can sneak through for Connacht. But Leon qualified so far, as are the Bulls and Bordeaux. Those 3 are confirmed. Yeah, I'm going to give us one of these bucket hats. A bucket hat person, to be fair. I've got quite the selection. Oh, he'd be by it. It's a nice carry with him. Up towards the 10-meter line, yeah. So Bordeaux now playing with a lot of confidence. Garcia. Oh my, look at the space my Josh Tumway's got there, and he's almost managed to keep inside. It was the right option. And Jack van der Waal wants to take us quickly. He's on the park as well. Really good option there for Mathieu Garcia. I tell you what, Madosh Tamwe gets on the end of this. He's one-on-one with Jakob van der Walt. And I think with the speed that Madosh Tamwe has and the space he would have had as well, just identifying all that. I mean, there was miles and miles and miles of space. Just literally 2 meters, maybe too much. And I reckon if Madosh Tamwe runs onto that, I think he goes all the way. I don't see how you stop him from that kind of range. I mean, he's plenty to do, but literally with all that space, one-on-one, all the pace he's got, good luck. Good luck. Penalty for Bulls. It'll be a nice reprieve for them. Off feet is the call. Probably important for Bulls to try and score next, even if they just take a penalty, to be honest, just to try and wrestle back a bit of momentum. Keegan Johannes is on as well. So I think that's most of the Bulls bench. No call Hendricks just yet, and no JF van Heerden, whose full name is Jacob Friedrich Nel van Heerden. Yeah, good luck writing that in preschool. Oh, here he comes. Speaking of Jacob Friedrich Nel van Heerden, there he is. The youngster. Onto the park. And he replaces Mpilo Gamedi. 19 years old, by the way, van Heerden. Former SA under-20 player. Right, Akvanova goes to Ruan Okia. Good line up there for the Bulls. 17 minutes left in the game. That's holding on. So it's another penalty for the Bulls. In front of the poles, I said I'd be very tempted to take the points here. Just as a mental thing, you know. Yeah, and they're all going to take the points. See what I mean? It's about winning the game now. It's about game management. And as I said, Bordeaux had all the momentum. So just score the points. Just make them understand that, you know, they're going to need more than a converted try now. So it's a big mental thing, this. Right in front of the poles. That kind of vault was pretty quick to tell the referee they're going to take the points. And should have no issues from this position either. Yeah, no issue there. 43 points to 35, so 8-point advantage. Oh, I'll tell you what, Madosh Tamwe almost getting onto that off the kick. That would have been brilliant. I think he would have actually been through as well. Knockout advantage here for the Bulls. And I think Madosh Tamwe's got cramp. Yep, he's down. He's down in a lot of pain. I don't think he's going to be able to continue. He's in a lot of pain there. You can see him trying to stretch it out himself, but he immediately indicated to the medic that he needs some support here. Yeah, you can just see he's like writhing in pain. Look at this pick up again. Almost brilliant from Madosh Tamwe. Just almost gets ahead of everyone like here. He does, in fact, just knocks it on. Right, here we go. Corner Hendricks. Haven't seen him for a while. He replaces Willie LaRue. So Devin Williams will shift to full back. And yeah, protect your stars, really, I suppose. Yeah, and there goes Watchalong, where yeah, you can see a bit of a limp there. It just looked like cramp, to be fair. So Nanette is on, which is not great because yeah, he's actually a scrum off. So yeah, it's a shame. But Watchalong can barely get off the field here. So Bulls have offloaded their entire bench, and I believe that is also now Bordeaux's entire bench off. So both benches on, last 50 minutes. Let's see who wins the battle of the benches. Well, penalty for Bordeaux. So that's significant. No, I think they'll take the 3 as well, you know. Yeah, I think the 3, or a couple of forwards saying to the corner. I'll take the 3 here. Get yourselves back within 5 points. No, go for the corner. Suppose fair enough, but I think you got a free 3 points here, which you're going to need at some stage. So I would have taken them now. But I don't mind the confidence, I suppose. Well, that's a huge Ben Tamafuma. Ben Tamafuma. Oh, there it is. They're over. Look at me. The work he just did there. Absolutely barraging through that bull pack to create to get him over the line. That's brilliant work. Right. So Bordeaux do score with the conversion to come. Very significant conversion because the conversion now means that any points penalty would win it for them. You can just see the work that Ben Tamafuma is doing there at the more. Working so hard to try and clear a path. He's hooked it. That's not a good kick for Mateo Garcia. Plenty of time, though. The 3-point game now with 30 minutes to go. So Bulls panicking a little bit, I think. Really should have put this game to bed a long, long time ago. But they're, to be honest, woeful defending at times has kept Bordeaux in this. And now it's a real proper arm wrestle for the last sort of 12 minutes. Not a bad exit there from Bordeaux. Oh, no, this is not good, though, because in the follow-through, Abadi's now gone down. Oh, we see he just twists his ankle as he kicks that, and he's in a lot of pain, and they don't have any subs here. Oh, that's a big hit, though. Akbar Merva. There's a bit of hook-on-hook action there, which is exciting. Jeff van Heerden. Good carry from him. Oh, that's nice and flat to David Creel. Inside ball from Akbar Naval to Kutam Tunu. Starting out late, but eventually some support comes to clean out the rack. Now Steven Khan shows the dummy, just inside. Steven Khan still drifting. Yeah, solid work there from Steven Khan. Such an exciting play with ball in hand. Out low. Out low. Ah, it's spilled it in contact. Knock on advantage yet. No, knock on. Big K from out low. Almost looked like he was through and then just spilling it. And you can see the frustration in his face. See, yeah, it's Louis Biabari. He just dislodges it. So it's good work there by the wing. Do. Right. Bit of break and play here. I'm trying to work out who's getting the attention, but the referee's bonus whistle. So, yeah, Derek Currie, 63 meters made, 3 defenders beaten, and has 12 carries so far, playing in the jersey 12. That penalty there coming to the touch judge. For Bordeaux, with 10 minutes left, they'll be able to get down the other side of the park. Minimum momentum. I think the Bulls getting quite nervous here. Haven't seen the game off, and now they've got to sweat a little bit. And that's lost forward, so that's Australian from Bordeaux. Big relief for the Bulls. They haven't scrum yet, although the Bordeaux scrum has been a lot better in the second half. So you're going short there, and it's forward pass and knocked on anyway. Yeah, it was always forward. %, scrum success Bordeaux have had. Apparently, according to the stats, the statistics, but it's not bad. Scrum, they're working really hard there. It's available for Keegan Johannes, who does go to Cornel Hendricks. Solid work there in Cornel Hendricks. Now down the right-hand side to Reinhard Ludwig. Back on the left-hand side now. Ronald Kier. Solid carry from him. Johannes goes to Jakob Vault. Always trying to get the awful away to Stefan Kantz if he had. Would have been interesting. But Bull still with possession here. Bruce Pierre goes down the right-hand side to Albert Lowe. Albert Lowe puts his head down. Solid carry from the number 20. Kutan Unu now. He's driven back. Shima Tanzima. Solid carry from him. Now Jakob Vault goes to David Creel. David Creel to Stefan Kantz. Stefan Kantz. I've got a mover down the wing. And he managed to throw it back aside. It's a great pickup as well for Stefan Kantz. To the 22, the Bulls go. Now back to Marcel Gutsia. Available for Yuki and Johannes. Van der Vault. Spearman Matanza. No, he's actually caught it. It spilt it initially and then managed to regather. Now Jakob Van der Vault. Cornel Hendricks. Ball over the top towards Sebastian Clark. He has to come infield to collect it. And he gets the offload away to Devin Williams. Devin Williams! He's completely isolated. Needs support. It does arrive. Pick up and go from Albert Lowe. Bulls inside the 22 here. Johannes now to Jakob Van der Vault. Fires out to Spearman Tanzma. It's a good take. Go forward ball there for the Bulls. Not rolling, I think it's going to be an issue here. Yeah, penalty it is for not rolling. And once again, if I'm the Bulls, I'm taking the points. I think that's what they're going to do. Yeah, they are going to take the points. The right call. It is the right call. Yeah, no fun involved. No issue there from him. So 46 points to 40. Right, 46 points to 40 with 5 minutes left on the clock. Sebastian de Klerk underneath that. Nice take from him. Naki and Johannes surveying his options. Outside 22, pops it up to Albert Lowe. Albert Lowe goes through the gap, actually. Gets up and he's still going as Albert Lowe. Jack van der Walt looked for the kick, but then decided to go himself. David Creel makes a yard or two. Now Kujang Dunu. Nice big carry there from the tight head. Now on the left-hand side, they're doing well. So I can see it pops it up to Sebastian de Klerk. Tons him up. Ball goes loose. Jacob van der Walt picks it up though. Pops it up to Ruan Nokia. Good work there from the fly half. Kujang Dunu. Oh, I'll tell you, that's not a bad pass on the tight. It'll back up the back, really. No advantage initially, so we'll go back for the first knock-on, which was from Bordeaux, and will be a Bulls scrum. So, Chip, it's been a little bit of a long week. Sorry, I do apologize for looking a little bit everywhere. Yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a long month, to be fair. Yeah, just very hectic at the moment. So apologies. I know I'm not looking at my best, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And then the question is we working on nice night to watch Drikkers in the morning? We will be live for that, by the way. We will be live for that. Roots will be taking you through, so we're very, very excited to share that. As I said, we will be live, and very, very keen to see how it's going to go. David Peel, man of the match. I tell you, he's an underrated player. He does everything very, very well. Not flashy, you know. He's not got a wild step. He's not amazingly fast. He packs a bit of a punch. He's nice and physical. And I think really enjoyed his move to 12 because I always thought not boring 15, but I just didn't think you were getting the best out of him. I think at 12 he's not an X factor 12, you know, like a Damien Willemse, for example, you know, but he carries the ball up nice and strong. He doesn't drop the ball often, doesn't make mistakes, tackles well. He does the basics very well, and that shows you that you can become a very good rugby player by doing the basics well. Grafter. So I enjoy it. It's cool to see as well. Like when you got something like Stephen Hunt outside you, especially, I think that's why those two really complement each other. Stephen Hunt is X factor. You know, loves the ball in hand, nice step, quick off the mark, exciting, and Derek Creel, it's a bit more of a solid player, but you know the hard work's paying off. I think Jake White's a big fan of him. I think he really rates him. He finds ways of keeping him in the team. He put him on the wing, put him at full back. Once again, that versatility very much coming through. Sometimes I wish that I can wish it all away. No more rainy days. Speaking of rain, I think you might actually get some of it later. I'll tell you, if I have another 8 to 20 game is rained out, I'm going to be very happy. In fact, I should be at Wanderers tonight. But I'm not. I'm going to be here on the stream. We've got Stormers versus Stade Francais. And no Jeremy Ward tonight. I'm very, very upset about that. I was very, very keen to watch him. I watched him when he was a youngster. When he was captaining the under 21s, must have been EP. Yeah, it was a good player. Right, so Carlos is back on the park, by the way, which means Ben Tamafuma has gone off. But where's... I want to look at the Stade Francais side later because I know he's not playing, and I'm trying to work out if I just got that Francais shirt. Maybe I'll wear it. I don't think. In fact, I actually might do it just to try and work out if what the reaction is going to be if I arrive on stream later in my Stade Francais shirt. Ulrich Low. That's a good carry. Goes to Reynard Ludwig. Up to the 22. That's a great turnover by Tatafu. But actually been one back by the Bulls. So it's Bulls ball just inside the 22. Right, where's this team that I'm looking for later? Here it is. Rory Cockett's playing though, so I'm buzzing to watch him. One of my favorite, like he's one of those like streets won't forget type players, as they say in football. That's a great turnover. Once again, no, it's not. I thought it was Tatafu, but it's not. It is Alexandre Ricard. But yeah, so the Stade Francais side players that recognize will be Francisco Gomez Cadella, the Argentinian, for example. A couple of people will know him. Rory Cockett at 9. Who else are some of the players that people are going to recognize? Sekou Makalu's coming off the bench, cool player. Did find touch, by the way, there. Did Bordeaux. Very good work, actually, to find touch from that penalty. And look, they try, give it a try, gets them the win, yeah. So this is not done just yet. As we enter the last minute, Sebastian de Klerk trying to keep it in touch, but didn't manage to do it. So they're going to line up just outside the 22. And with a minute left on the clock, can Bordeaux snatch? Oh, never mind. Reynald Ludwig's got in front and won the ball back. Well, that'll work. That'll do, Pig. That'll do. Oh, Jean-Martin Gonzalez is starting. Saturday. I actually want to watch that game tonight. Big fan of him. So I was looking at the Saracen side now. Lit Daily 13 on Farrell captaining, Sinti. Such a cool side. Sorry, we need a strategy. Anyway, Bulls are on the front foot. Well, on the front foot, they got the ball. They're in control. I think it's probably the best looking good. And they're going through a couple of phases with 5 seconds left on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the penalty. That'll be the game. The Bulls go marching through. I think Bordeaux will finish top of the log because they're well within 7. But they will. Bulls will go through as second, so they should have a home last 16 game. And yeah, tap it to go. And Jack Van der Walt puts it out. Right, people, thank you very much. I'm going to send you over to the Cheetahs stream, which kicks off at, I think it's 5:15. Cheetahs versus United Rugby. And Carl will be with you, and then I'll be with you guys later. Stade Francais versus the Stormers, live here on Forever Sports. We'll be live in the morning for Drickus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland as well. We'll be live over in the football channel for a lot of different footy as well. So just non-stop sport, really. Right here on Forever Sports. So it is your go-to place. Formula 1 starting very soon. We're going to do MotoGP potentially this year as well. So very, very cool to bring you all the sports. People, if you're new, make sure you smash like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I will see you guys later. And